Let's talk about influencer marketing. Is it a powerful growth engine or just an expensive way to burn cash? You see the headlines, you see the massive brand deals, but you also hear the horror stories of campaigns that completely flop. So, what's the truth? After 12 years of being in different marketing teams and managing marketing budgets and even seeing a company go bankrupt from a bad influencer strategy, I can tell you this. Influencer marketing absolutely works, but only if you ignore 90% of the hype and focus on the fundamentals. In this video, we're going to get real. We'll cover the different types of influencers, how to build a campaign that isn't just a transaction, how to actually measure if it's working, and the hard lessons I've learned about what can go wrong. So, does it work? The data says yes. A study by the Influencer Marketing Hub found that businesses are making an average of $5.78 for every $1 spent on influencer marketing. This is what the report says, guys. If you have any experience that doesn't follow these numbers, let's talk about it in the comments. Anyway, the high ROI happens only if it's done right. The single biggest reason I've seen influencer campaigns fail is a complete strategic mismatch. I saw this firsthand at a crypto company. The leadership just wanted to pay big influencers to shield their product updates. But the crypto audience craves deep, authentic community engagement, not just another ad. The money was spent, the posts went up, and nothing happened. It proved that throwing money at influencers without understanding the audience's culture is the fastest way to burn cash. This is why understanding the influencer spectrum is so important. You have everyone from nano influencers with a few thousand followers to mega celebrities. Here's a lesson from my career. Bigger is not always better. When I was at a hosting company, we could have paid a massive fee to one big tech YouTuber. Instead, we partnered with 5 smaller, highly respected developers with 10 to 20,000 followers each. The cost was less, the content they created was deeply credible, and we saw a huge spike in high-quality signups because the recommendations came from a source the audience actually trusted. It was a resonance over reach. Let's talk about architecting your campaign. So, how do you find these authentic partners? The vetting process is everything. You need to dive deep into their content and, more importantly, their comments section. Are people having real conversations, or is it just a sea of fire emojis? When I'm vetting the creator, my biggest red flag is the sponsored post wall. If I scroll their feed and it's just a constant stream of ads for completely different products, for example a mattress, then a meal kit, then a car, I'm out. It shows their endorsement is for sale to the highest bidder, which means it has no real trust behind it. Once you find the right person, your creative brief is your most important tool. It needs to be a balance. Give them clear goals, key messages, and your do's and don'ts. But also give them the creative freedom to speak in their own voice. If you try to script every word, it will sound like a robot, and the audience will see right through it. Hey, if you're finding this breakdown valuable and is saving you from some potentially costly mistakes, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button below. It's free and it helps me bring you more real-world marketing advice like this. Okay, let's talk about the money. This is the part that scares most business owners. How do you prove it worked? A deep research report I created mentions metrics like engagement and impressions, which are important for brand awareness. But if you want to track actual sales, here's my advice. Forget complex analytics at first. Use the oldest, most reliable trick in the book, the unique discount code. Give each influencer their own specific code like John20. It's simple for the customer to use and it's perfectly trackable for you. When you look at your sales data, you can see without a doubt exactly how much sales each influencer drove. It's the cleanest way to get a clear answer to the question, did this person actually make me money? Okay, it's now time for some failures. You can't talk about this topic without mentioning the big public failures. My research brought up the Pepsi ad with Kendall, which is a perfect example of a brand trying to co-opt the social movement for commercial gain and getting it completely right. Search about this and you will see tons of reports and case studies studying the why behind this failure. These failures teach us that influencer marketing isn't just a transaction, it's a reflection of your brand's values. This led me to create a non-negotiable rule for every team I've managed. We never engage with a cultural moment or a social issue for commercial gain, period. Our job as marketers is to solve a customer's problem related to our product. It is not our job to co-opt the social movement to seem relevant. Sticking to that simple, ethical boundary will prevent you from making a catastrophic brand-destroying mistake. So, the secret sauce to influencer marketing isn't a secret at all. It's a strategic process. It's about choosing resonance over reach, valuing authenticity over a perfect script, and focusing on measurable results, not just vanity metrics. Here's your action plan. Before you spend a single dollar, do your research. Your only homework for today is to find 3 micro-influencers in your reach, for example under 50,000 followers, who have a genuinely engaged, talkative community in the comments section. Just find them and study what they do. That is the first and most important step to building a strategy that actually works. I really hope this guide gave you the clarity and confidence to approach influencer marketing in a more strategic way. If it did, please give this video a like and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more real-world marketing breakdowns. Thanks for watching.